Okay, we ready? We'll have a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning. It's 10:03. It's January 25th. 2 of the 3 county commissioners are here. One is out of the country enjoying the warm weather, and we wish him a nice vacation. With the meeting called to order, we will now have consents and approval. Our county administrator is still under the weather, but we'll be back probably tomorrow. So Colleen Coon, would you take over, please?
I will.
Good morning.
Good morning. There are 8 exoneration listings for $2,121.97. Minutes for January 11th and January 18th, 2023. Vouchers, General County, $505,177.34. Magistrate Court, $259.20. 911 cash, $11,584.51. Chestnut Ridge Park, $3,853.90. Camp Muffley, $1,097.83. Mason-Dixon Park, $735.24. Mon County Center, $145.20. Recreation levy, $15,134.73. Assessor's valuation, $1,664.58. Payroll, $989,107.11. Purchasing card vouchers, General County, $16,036.81. Magistrate Court, $15.25. 911, $7,996.12. Chestnut Ridge Park, $76.48. Camp Muffley, $547.88. Mason-Dixon Park, $76.48. Mon County Center, $145. Assessor's valuation, $95.45 for a voucher total of $1,553,749.11. Position vacancies for boards and authorities are listed on our website. We have fiduciary orders for January 25th, 2023, and Fiduciary Commissioner George Armistead's 4th quarter 2022 file status report.
Move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second, properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Now we do have some fiduciary orders.
The first one is objection to a claim in the estate of Peter Savaris.
As I understand it, that the two sides are working together on a compromise, and I would suggest that we give them 30 days to work it out, or that this item will come back in front of the commission for a decision.
And I second that, so we'll move for 30 delays. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Then we have the other one, Matthews, is it? Or?
Yeah, it's petition for elective share in the estate of Franklin Lynn Matthews.
Okay, I move that we approve the petition as presented.
Second.
And essentially what this does is it sets the process forward for creating a time and place for a hearing, provides for proper notice to occur, and then actually at the actual hearing there'll be a determination of proper share that will be figured out and the necessary steps to make that happen.
Okay. And again, I'll second that. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, it's never moved. Okay, we have introduction of new employees. Sheriff Perry Palmer.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good. Just one side. There you go. Good. I have with me Nathaniel Faust and Lydia Wolf, which will both be starting on February 1st as process transport officers at a starting salary of $2,807.20 per month.
Okay, good.
Move to approve the personnel as presented.
Second, proper moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay. Donna Haida, I mean, she may not be here.
She is not here today, but she has hired Natalie Bubb, who is currently employed in the assessor's office. Her start date is going to be January 30th with a starting salary of $41,000 per year.
Move to approve the position as presented.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, it passes. Good. Any other?
No, sir.
Okay. We will move to comments from the public. Anyone like to come down and speak before us, please state your name, address, and we look forward to hearing from you. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. My name is Jason Charles, the firstborn son of John James and Carlin Kay. I am known by no other name. My address I cannot offer to you, for it was taken from me when I was unlawfully incarcerated. Let me reiterate, there is nothing I can do. There is nothing you can do. For the work that is needed, you only offer Band-Aids. What is needed, only the surgeon can perform. You are the rulers who can rule in righteousness or continue in lies, which form a foundation that will not stand. You are now suppressing the truth. You are allowing tyranny to punish those who do good. Will you officially announce the truth? Will you officially announce your support of a sheriff who knowingly does not uphold his oath? Will you officially announce to the people they are being deceived by lies? The people have a right to know, for the people believe he holds to his oath. And if he was to violate his oath, the people think they will be protected. Do not give them false security. God will not be mocked. I will. You can deny the truth all you want. You can continue in lies. You can continue and you can and will suffer me. You are from this point forward complicit in any harm that comes to me from Perry Palmer or any of his subordinates for your failure to do that which is right. For I know and act only in good. I do no harm, I bear no arms, I act in peace. I do not repay evil for evil. Proverbs 29:24 reads, "The accomplice of a thief is his own enemy. He is put under oath and dare not testify. For I know you will be faced with the reality to side with one who comes against me as I do good, or side with me for doing good. Make your choice now so that the people will see. Do not be blind with ignorance. Turn or be torn by the decision. By your inactions, it is clear that you do not care for the injustice done to one man. If you do in part, you do in whole. If not for one, why would you do for any number of people? If and when tyranny is done in the name of I am just doing my job, you will look back on this moment and say we could have done something. All throughout Scripture, there has only been two options: be destroyed or be given grace in righteousness. God is done destroying by water catastrophically. He now deals with individuals one by fire and rebirth of the heart. What he has done for so many will be done for those who turn, repent. Please remove the stone from your tomb and allow the surgeon in." That's a reference biblically to Lazarus coming out of the tomb.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
Is there anyone else who would like to speak? Seeing none, we will have the comments from the public close. Grants, we will move with Colleen Kuhn. Okay, no grants. Okay, now it's correspondence. We received a resignation letter from Jim Barnes and also from the Board of Zoning Appeals.
He's resigning from the Board of Zoning
Okay,
Appeals.
so it's just public information, we received it. Also, a letter of resignation received from Billy Smirker from the West Run Board of Zoning Appeals, and we just received that. And no action needs to be taken. Okay. At this time, we will have unfinished business, and there is no unfinished business. Okay, let's move to the new business. First reading regarding the Mon County Comprehensive Plan titled "The Future of Monongalia County, Creating Meaningful Connections." Do I have a motion at least? Put it on. As a first reading. Okay, we don't have to make a motion. Okay, let me explain. This is a first reading, and basically, we're going to have it explained in a second, but basically, the principles throughout the chapters of this plan encourage high-quality design across land use and development, housing, transportation, and community infrastructure as the county begins to explore regulatory measures, and partnerships for future growth and target investments in unincorporated county areas. And Andrew, if you want to come up, and is there anything you want to just add to that? Sure.
Well, I
For the
have
record.
nothing really to add, other than to say it was a wonderful process, and I look forward to presenting more formally at the adoption hearing the next time. I think it was a fabulous process from everybody. We had a lot of feedback from the public, twice the
Right.
one we had 10 years ago, and it was unanimously moved forward and recommended for adoption by the Planning Commission, notwithstanding the abstention of obviously someone who is going to be reviewing it up there, which
Right.
is your representative on the Planning Commission. That's
Thank
it.
And just for the record, this is a publicly available document. Andrew, it's available where?
It is available in
Phil
hard
Vanna
copy.
White.
It is available in all the libraries.
Yes.
It is most easily accessible online on our website.
Right.
And for people to take a look, be educated, and next week's the second reading in the public hearing. So we'll have a public hearing about this comprehensive plan next week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we have the first reading. B, to consider approval appointment of successor to fill unexpired term for prosecuting attorney. We did have interviews for the public to know on Friday, 2 exceptional candidates, and I will now open it up for a recommendation.
I move that we appoint Gabriel Musioli to fill the unexpired term of Perry Joe DeChristopher.
Second, any discussion or?
Yeah, as we took applications about 2.5 weeks ago. We notified the public that we were taking letters of interest and resumes from anybody that was interested in the position. We did have 2 fine candidates. I'm happy to say they're both out of the prosecutor's office. One concern of the commission, and I'm sure the public, is the consistency of that office and moving that office, having that office continue to move forward. It's had such exceptional leadership in the past with its past 2 prosecutors, with Marcia Ashdown and then Perry Joe DeChristopher. It was important to have as much continuity as possible, and both candidates were excellent candidates. And I'm very excited to see Gabe's taking on that role and growing in that position. And I think Mon County will continue to grow in that position and lead the state. Our current prosecutor's here. I'd ask Perry if you'd like to say anything.
I just want to thank the commission for giving that decision such significant attention, because it is a very important decision. It's an important decision for the future of our county. And so I appreciate the seriousness that the commission undertook that decision. And so I appreciate the appointment of Ms. Musiola. I can assure you that transition will be smooth. She will add continuity, as Commissioner Sikora spoke of. She will add continuity to our office. She will be able to hit the ground running and will be a great representative of our county. And just to say, kind of in conclusion, how much I have appreciated the County Commission's support during my terms of office for this county. I've been here at the Monongalia County Prosecutor's Office for 25 years and have worked with this county commission and prior county commissions, and have appreciated the work that you all have done, have made our county really an outstanding county in not only our county's view, but in view of the entire state. And I appreciate the work that all of you do. And I'm going to get a little emotional. I really appreciate the opportunity to work with you and look forward to that in the future in a different role. So I appreciate all of that.
Well, thank you for your leadership, and congratulations on your new role. I understand you'll be sworn in on Friday.
I will.
And we'll soon talk with Ms. Musiolo and see if we can coordinate that side by side so that there's but a minute
Yes.
where we don't have a prosecutor.
I will
on
begin
anytime.
that coordination immediately.
And please relay, and I will do personally, please relay our appreciation to both candidates. Ted Nordstrom's a longtime employee of the prosecutor's office. He was the other candidate, and again, we couldn't have went wrong with either candidate. I've been very impressed with what you've done in the office, and seeing Gabe and her energy that she brings to the position, is what inspired me to say that she's the clear candidate in what she'll continue to do and to raise the level of this stature. It's already pretty high as far as where Mon County sits as far as the prosecutor's office. Thank you.
I appreciate that and agree with those representations of both candidates.
Appreciate the kind words, and I have been fortunate for years to work with you, not only through City Council and here, but also through Morgantown Area Youth Services Project and Youth Services Center, and you've been a big proponent of helping children and youth in this community, and I know you will pass that on when, Your Honor, you become the judge. So we wish you the best,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor, and I will say that so you get used to it.
Thank you.
So it's been properly moved in second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We now have a new prosecuting attorney. And hopefully, as Commissioner Sikora said, we're going to try and work it out so there is no time lapse between, we have to have a prosecuting attorney in place as soon as you become a judge. So thank you for it. To consider for approval, Foundant Technology subscription contract for Grant Lifecycle Manager GLM Basic 2-year license subscription.
Move to approve the contract as presented.
Second?
Just for your notification, this is great work on behalf of our Secretary and Grants Coordinator to find this entity, but it's a software to manage our grant process. It's a 2-year contract for $8,500, and the training's included in it. We'll train 3 administrators, but really excited about adding this level of efficiency and transparency to our overall grant process. So thank you, Colleen, for all your work in doing that.
Properly moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Consideration to approve a funding request from the MMPO for the downtown micro simulation study.
I move that we approve the funding request as presented in the amount of $25,000 split over 2 fiscal years, $12,500 in fiscal year 23 and $12,500 in fiscal year 24.
And I second, and just for clarification, there are 4 groups. We have a $500,000 project. We received $400,000 from the state, and there's 4 entities, the county, city, WVU, and MAP through the Development Authority are each putting in $25,000 and only $12,500 each year, but we're moving forward on that. So that will make the $500,000 so they can start the process. So
Great example of all of your community leaders working together for the benefit of all of Mon County.
and we are finally going to look at Grumbine Island. So we're looking forward to seeing what they come up with solutions. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Passes. Consideration to approve letter of support for the City of Morgantown and the Port Authority of Pittsburgh to apply for a designation of the Monongalia and Allegheny Rivers as M-79 Maritime Highway.
Move to approve the letter of support as provided.
Second, basically, the city has requested us to support their movement in this matter, and we're very happy to be able to work with them, and hopefully for economic development, this could be something for our future. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any other new business? Sean?
Nope.
Okay. Reports from elected officials. Hold on one. Oh, okay, great.
Okay. Just dropping off new business card.
And if you state your name
Oh,
and who
okay.
you are there, so everyone knows, Wendy, who you are.
Oh, okay. Wendy Madden, representing Senator Manchin's office. So I'm new to Monongalia County. Didn't cover this when I worked for Congressman McKinley. It wasn't one of my counties, so kind of behind the 8 ball, trying to figure out what's going on. So point me in any direction that you think people I need to talk to, hear from. I have a meeting set up with Kim Hawes today and Robin Hess to talk about what their projects and priorities are. And I'm also talking to Brittany Eric, if I'm pronouncing it right, and Anthony DeFelice about
Health Department.
the quick response program.
Right,
Really,
QRT.
yeah, really impressed with that. So I want to find out a little bit more about that. But like I say, if there's anything else you need, let us know. Robin got a hold of us for the maritime designation, and we've already submitted a letter of support from the senator's office too. So
You're
just,
talking about Robin Hess, the city's
yes,
grant writer?
yes, exactly. I think she's going to be with Kim today. So, like I say, if you need anything, reach out. Happy to show up anywhere, find out whatever you need.
When the meeting's over, I would like to talk with you, and I
Okay.
will just say publicly what it will be about is exit 155
Okay.
and help and Chaplain Hill Road. And we
Okay.
just need some general discussion, so I can
Okay.
inform you where we're at, and then you can take that information back.
That'll be great, and I'll be back with you. I would say in the next like 3 weeks or so, they are going to be ramping up the community-funded projects.
Oh, okay.
And that earmark process. So, and they want to see a lot of money pushed into that program. So I'll get with you about
So
that.
whose position are you taking over?
Michael Garcia.
So that's what I was wondering, so what is,
Yeah.
so Michael's moved up, okay.
He went to the West Virginia Development Office.
Oh,
Yeah. So.
good.
Yeah, no, that's a great.
That's
great-
actually very good for the North Central area.
That's a great contact to have.
Yes.
Yeah. They were telling me he's on his way to New York right now with Mitch Carmichael to learn some things that they can then come back, because I was raising a concern that a lot of communities don't have the technical capacity to write grants or
Right.
fund a project, figure out how to fund a project that would be economic development like in Taylor County, because they have got some sites that would be ripe for that, but they don't have people. And I think they're thinking that Michael Garcia will be able to tap into a resource.
That's great. Well, we're glad you're here, and we look forward to talking to you in a couple minutes.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else wanting to speak? Okay. At this time, we'll have county commissioners. Sean?
Mine will be a short report. Since
Okay.
last meeting, last Thursday, I had the Mylan Park Executive Board meeting, which I wasn't able to attend, but I will be tagging up this week to get caught up on that. We also had a meeting with MUB in Westridge to talk about the IJDC grants and the process moving forward. So I need to update the commissioners on that particular meeting. And then in the evening, we had our MMPO meeting. This weekend, I went to Charleston for the County Commissioners Association of West Virginia meeting, conferences, and that was Sunday through Tuesday morning. It's a different type of session. I don't know how to describe it. Everybody keeps asking me what's going on and what they talking about. Well, most of the discussion is going on between the House and the Senate and the governor's office, and it's basically centered around income tax reduction, which doesn't necessarily affect the county. So but the counties are paying attention to what's going on in the session to make sure that things don't occur that affect us. And I did talk to our delegation down there. I had a conversation with Evan Hansen. John Williams had a prior commitment, so I wasn't able to talk to him, but I told him we'd be back down for the West Virginia Association of Counties meeting in 2 weeks, and hopefully would catch up with him then. I saw Mike Oliverio and Joe Statler, and then a number of other state representatives. So it was a good weekend and good networking. Today's a regular day. Tomorrow I have a Board of Health meeting, and I'm also scheduling in a Mylan Park meeting sometime during the day. Friday we have our staff reports, and in the afternoon I plan to attend our new judges swearing in. Other than that, I'm very excited about Gabe's role moving into this position, and the commission stands ready to assist in any way. She's going to be jumping right into the fire. We'll be sending out budget letters in a couple weeks to start the whole budget process, so we'll certainly work with her through that whole process and help her every step of the way. And lastly, I want to wish my daughter happy birthday. Today is her 22nd birthday, and it's hard to believe she's 22 years old. So, and this might be the first birthday that I don't get to spend with her. So we'll see. That's all I have.
Very quickly also, I was fortunate to go Saturday and represent the county commission at Sarajeosi over at CrossFit Morgantown, the Forgiven Warrior nonprofit program. And I think this is a really unique program that I think we're going to hear more about, and I look forward for this program to be a part of a number of different nonprofits where we're trying to combine them all and hopefully provide more services for the community. I do also want to say that there is an open house, the 17th Judicial Circuit Public Defender Open House, and I'm really excited about this program. This is something that really has been needed and is going to be able to help those individuals who aren't able to immediately get lawyers, and I look forward to going across the street and attending this program, and I really appreciate everyone who was involved. Mike, is it Sims, right? Yeah, who put this project together through the governor's office, and something that we really could use, and I appreciate that.
The offices over there, they're in the offices
Yes.
of the MAP, the MAP
MAP
offices.
offices, building.
And MAP work with them to renovate the offices for their purposes, so they have a really nice space over
Yeah.
there for support to the public.
And as we said, we did attend the MMPO meeting. It was one of the few meetings where we had 3 great letters from the governor's office and DOH that they are funding the programs that we have requested, and they're moving forward on that. I'm very excited about that. But with that, I ask for, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second. We be gone.